You are correct. Once you finally land the job interview, they are going to ask you about the gap of employment and you can't get around it. So the solution is to have a very authentic, on point answer. And let me explain why. Too little information. If you're too short with your answer, it looks like you have something to hide. Too much information, you try to over-explain what happens. You usually get yourself in trouble that way too. So investing some time and energy in building an answer that is authentic and accurate is going to really help you with this. And the framework that we teach at Work It Daily is called Experience plus Learn equals Grow. And let me explain why. Experience is just the facts. You want to stay as objective as possible when you're explaining why you think you've been out of work this long. Like what happened leading you up to losing your job and what's been going on, what have you been doing, what's been going on, okay? As factual as possible. Then you're going to talk about what you've learned. And this is where we bring in what I call the MOA, the moment of accountability. Somewhere in that journey, you want to be able to say, looking back, I would have done this differently. Or now that I look at the big picture, I wish I could have done this. You're not blaming yourself. You're not saying this is all your fault. You are saying, I can learn from every experience, even the tough ones. And this is a tough one, but here's what I've learned from it. That's the moment of accountability. And I will tell you right now, that's when you earn the respect of the hiring manager and the recruiter. And usually when they're like, oh, that makes sense, and they move on. Then you're going to close this out by saying, and here's how I've grown. Now that I know this going forward, I just want to land that new job and close this gap and put it behind me so I can exceed expectations for my new employer. See what I'm saying? It really shows your character and your ability to learn from even the tough stuff. And who doesn't want to hire that? And I got to tell you, we coach people all the time who have these difficult questions to answer. And this framework is unbelievable. So really important that you do this and be prepared for this, because failing to prepare for this after working so hard to get the interview in the first place, that would just be a shame, a loss, right? Great question. Want to help me back, folks? It's totally free. Like and follow me here and post your questions. I am trying to answer as many as I can for you all here. I also have the biggest list of free job search resources you're ever going to find up in my bio or down here. Just trying to help you all because I know it's challenging out there. But please remember, you absolutely can do this. Keep the great questions coming. Go get them.